It's Sunday, so I am making some technical analysis for the gold on Monday. So since the gold will resume on Monday, and so I will give some tech analysis forecast for this next week forecast for this gold. Okay, since we have observed that the for the previous days gold massively creating upward movements. But it doesn't mean that I heard some uh, analysts, the forecast is gold will continue to go higher. That for me, as per Macnex technical analysis, since we have different technical analysis, but if you have some reference which you are confident with your references, so I think you can have some reference which is stable. You think it's stable, and then you can based on your observations. So now I will make some top-down analysis for the gold. So we will start from the monthly. Since other analysts thinking that for the remaining 1 month or on December for the 2021 will end, gold will continue to go higher. Okay, we will consider that. But for me, still in the overall of the higher time frame, gold is still on consideration. Since you know this guy, this is the highest price here for the previous months in 2021. The gold prices dropped until this lowest price, this one 21.381. But then for the last 2 months or previous month, it started to correct. Since as we have observed that the while there is a sideways trend of gold, but as we will observe, we will project a line here. What is that shape? So it's a pennant. So it's a pennant shape. So we don't know if it will break this. It will break this line, this one here, upward or downward. But for me, maybe the gold will, for a few days, it will go higher, or maybe this November. But for me, the main bias for this is it's a bearish bias for the gold, contrary to the analyst, because of the inflation of the U.S. dollar. But I do believe that there are other options of the whether how to control the inflation that it cannot affect the U.S. dollar's value. Okay, so if we will go down to the weekly time frame based on our top 10 analysis here, for me, it me it me for the next week. Okay, for the next week on Monday. Okay, here is the Monday's forecast. Here. In the daily time frame, gold resting on the 200 moving averages, but the candle shape is a bearish various previous candle, since for the past 2 days, trading days, the prices started to go downward. So if we will consider the analyst forecast, some analysts that the gold will again uh, go higher. So this is the highest previous day's price of the gold is that one. But as what you can see, these are the downward movement of the prices. This is the zone of the resistance for a daily candles. Okay? So if this is the resistance here, the zone, and there is a 200 averages to uh, trying to bring the current price higher, but uh, for me, since the RSI in the higher time frame and the middle time frame is on overbought, I think if it will move higher, but since based on the scenario that I observe now, this 200 moving average over daily time frame will be broken. Once this will be broken here, once they will be broken, it may see some correction upward, then goes downward. So since we are already at the mid of November, maybe the whole November, the remaining days for November the price of the gold will correct to the upward movement. But as I've said, the bias for this year in is a bearish bias for the gold. So take note, guys. Take note, huh? Subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I will give update of the gold's technical analysis. Since the last close of the market, the 200 moving averages trying to refrain the bearish momentum to move upward. But based on my analysis, in the long run, in the next few days, the bulls cannot maintain the momentum to make the gold prices upward. This will be overpowered by the group of sellers. Resistance, because of the resistance, as you can see here, the resistance is trying to subdue the upward momentum of the gold. So, for me, if this will be broken, the next gold price will tend to drop until here. Yes, until 23,818 or even deeper or even deeper. So as I've said, just keep in touch on Macnex channel, and then I will check the 4 hours on Monday if what will be our potential gold movement. Okay, you guys, on Monday, upon opening of the market, the momentum is in the 4 hours, the momentum is not ideal, and the bearish movement of that momentum of the trade is almost on the oversold. So meaning once it will maybe the gold will the 4 hours, the gold will drop until here, and then try to observe a 24,483 or but something 24, considering the spread 24.5 something. Once there is a sign of bullish bullish candle, if you want to trade, but I think you can only a very small profit here, maybe 24.73. You take profit if you trade on bull, and then again it will drop. The drop will continue. As I've said, just keep in touch of MacNext channel, and then make some own research based on the fundamentals. I know there are some other analysts that they will say that invest on buying gold. But for me, there is no such uh, potential indication or indicators that will uh, entice buyers to buy gold, because as I've said, in the higher time frame, the shape of the prices is on consolidation and forming a pennant type. The pennant shape is not yet completed in the monthly. So there is still a whipsaw movements of the prices. But beware that the shape is now on its apex position. So meaning the formation is almost, I think it is already 90%, 85%. So once the construction meet the the apex, huh? That is the time that whatever the movements, either upward or downward, and then we can establish a strong resistance or support, then that's the time that we can say that it is a downward, final downward movement. But as I've said, still on the construction phase until the year and even the first quarter of 2022. So that is the goal. My goal forecast, my backnext technical analysis. I don't care what is the fundamentals. I don't care whatever the forecast of other analysts. But backnext forecast is still, because even the analysts, they are not sure, or it is only a bait, or I don't want to elaborate. But for me, based on the chart, the the shape, the pennant shape is not yet completed. So how can you say that it will go higher? Maybe higher for a certain period of days, but you cannot say that it will continue. I will. It will not continue. Mark my word. Huh? The gold will not continue to go higher. Okay, for the few days it will go higher. Then correct. But for me, the bias for the year end until the first quarter is the bearish bias of the gold. So try to be observant. I know that you are very wise with regards to engage in trading, but try to observe, compare the MacNext technical analysis to the other technical analysts. I will not divulge all my references, but for those who have knowledge, they can say maybe, but they will not only divulge. But for me, I give you hint because it is not easy to trade gold. The rise and fall moments of the gold will make it can also banish your account. Even if you hit the bias, but if you cannot manage what is the risk management, all your capital will be wiped out before it will continue to your chosen trend, your prepared trend. So this is only not only free signals, but also the outlook of this metal. They will say that invest now in gold. For me, it's not yet, because as a recap, the formation of the shape is not yet completed. We will wait. It will give sign that it will break either whatever the side is downward, upward, and wait for the prices to position before we will finalize. Then, for me, advise other relatives, friends to keep on To monitor MacNext channel, this is a free channel, free signals. I want to give it free because maybe because of the pandemic, they will not enroll with my. If you will enroll with this MacNext channel, I will tell what is the some of my secret weapon. But since you maybe you also keep them so, but try to make some evaluation of all my analysis. Evaluate how the success and the failure of my analysis. Compare what's the majority. If it is more on fails, then make some comments with my channel. Because I know that the others benefited this signals. Others all only not because they are still on observation, but those who have knowledge. I know that those who are following my shared analysis, they will make also this reference for their personal trade. I know because this 10 or 11 or some individuals who are monitor following that they make this channel as their uh, reference if they will compare. But for those who are on your part of this trade, ask make some comments in the I will answer. So this is a free. And but if you want to engage in Kuan, you know what are the other how I made this forecast. Why I am very what is that confident that it will follow what is my analysis. Then that's another story. It will be only uh, devolves to who to those who will enroll with my uh, tutorial. Okay, guys. So that's our fully for the gold. As I've said, I will make a recap. The monthly bias of the gold is on bearish. But there are some correction. If you want to trade on Monday, this is a very only short profit like just one. It is not ideal. It will return back as up. Better to wait position then trade with the bias. That's for me, huh? That's only because I hear that some other group now are now suffering heavy losses. But just risk management is the most important. Gold is not an easy metal to trade because of the wild movements. If you trade multiple trades, it can wipe out your account. So be cautious, wise on engaging trading with the gold. Okay, so you can share your comments in my channel so that I can answer. I can see the light that is your confusion. But I know that you understand with my explanation. But this is only a guide for you. And as of now, I cannot give some pre signals if you buy or sell because of the limited uh, reward. It's better for me wait for the to position the candle then follow with the bias if you are convinced with my technical analysis. So that's all for the goal on Monday. And if I can find a chance, maybe I will can give a short. It's very hard for us to give a short term free signals because one we will upload, make some upload and couple of hours for us. Uploading is not very. It costs hour minutes depending on the strength of the internet. So that's why it's already late. If you engage in trading, before I can upload my analysis in the short term. So that's it's better for the daily, weekly. Then make some references. Use my use this video as your references. Make your own research, and then this is a time that you can also develop your trading analysis. But if you once again online tutorial, it's I will summarize all this as what you have see here in my platform, so that you can make your own, including the top-down analysis, price actions, indicators, tool, blah, 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 blah. It is included in my tutorial. Just PM me, and then I have a permit for this. Just review my FB. There's a permit because I do believe that why I wait because I am confident with my uh, trading analysis knowledge. Okay. Okay, guys, this is for today for the gold on weekly until the year end forecast. Thank you.